Hi Oilers, I'm Luke Wagner, and welcome to the latest episode of Campus Update. There's a strange case of Jekyll and Hyde, that is. We sent out Emma to interview the performers.
Hey Oilers, if you're looking for something fun to do this weekend, APA has the show for you. The musical theater department is putting on the show Jekyll and Hyde. I talked to some of the actors to get the scoop.
So, Jekyll and Hyde takes place during the Victorian era, where a scientist named Henry Jekyll has this idea that he can split someone's personality into two halves, good and evil, and his plan is to ultimately get rid of all evil from mankind.
He is a scientist and he's creating this drug that's going to separate good and evil in humanity, but the drug goes really wrong.
His evil side of him takes persona of a man known as Edward Hyde.
Mr. Hyde is super evil and just does a bunch of crazy stuff.
I play Henry Jekyll slash Edward Hyde, and he's the scientist, the main protagonist of the show, and he changes and transforms into Edward Hyde and becomes this evil entity and starts murdering people all throughout London.
So my character is Lady Beaconsfield. She's a member of the Board of Governors, which is a group of people, a group of doctors and lawyers and different types of people who are the nobility of Jekyll's world, and they are very judgmental people.
I play John Utterson. I am a lawyer. I'm more specifically Henry's lawyer and his best friend, and he is a very reserved man and deeply concerned with Jekyll's experiments.
I play Lucy Harris. I share the role with Autumn Thielander, and she is a girl who works at a place called the Red Rat, and she meets Jekyll and she falls in love with him. My character is Emma Carew. She is Jekyll's fiance, and she's very proper and has been brought up in high British society, and she wants to go down her own path and make her own decisions, but her father's constantly trying to persuade her to stay on the path where she'll be most safe.
My favorite part of the show is the complexity and the colors that it has.
My favorite part of the rehearsal process so far is getting together with the Board of Governors and really tightening up our harmonies and hanging out with each other. And it's been such a close cast experience, kind of unlike any show that I've had before. So that was really cool.
My favorite part is the part where Lucy falls in love with Jekyll. It's really touching and everything. And yeah, it's a really good show. Come see it. Wow, that sounds like an interesting show. Make sure to check it out this weekend. It will be playing the 17th through the 19th and the 24th through the 26th. Tickets are $22 for adults, $16 for seniors, $5 for students, and free for students with APA stickers. Come check it out. It'll be a thrilling show.
Thanks guys, sounds like a fun performance. In sports, baseball season has started. We sent out Ciara to interview the team.
Hey Oilers, it's that time of year again. The Oiler baseball season is in full swing. We talked to some of the players about training, tournaments, and how they prepare to score their way to greatness.
Baseball season started February 25th. We played a doubleheader against Aliso Nigel. Biggest rivals are probably Marina and Edison. They're two of the teams in the Sunset League along with us, and they're probably going to be our biggest rivals this year.
Probably Orange Lutheran, and we also have J. Sarah as a rival in the other teams in Sunset League.
The biggest challenges in baseball would probably be the competition. I'd say we play a lot of good competition this year, and we have a tough road ahead of us. The best part about baseball is definitely camaraderie we have as a team. We're all pretty much a family, and we play every game like it's our last.
Best part about baseball is being able to suit up with your boys before every game.
Best part of baseball are the friends. They're my family. These guys here, I love them more than anything, and I love my teammates, and baseball is the biggest part of my life.
Okay, the biggest challenge of baseball is the Josh workouts. So hard.
Something that would definitely draw the crowd is our energy. We have a lot of energy, not only on the field, but the dugout as well.
Something that will draw the crowd to come watch our games have to be Hagen Dan or Nick Prada. They're fun to watch.
With such a great team, you won't want to miss our boys playing this great American pastime.
Thanks, Ciara, for keeping us up to date. Keeping up with the news is hard, but luckily we have Emma, who's going to recap the news in 60 seconds.
It has been confirmed that the substance that 2 women in North Korea smeared on Kim Jong-nam's face was VX. VX is a deadly nerve agent and a deadly chemical weapon banned under international law. Kim Jong-nam was the estranged half-brother of Kim Jong-un. Kenyan armies killed 57 al-Shabaab militants in Somalia. The U.S. sent Marines to support Raqqa assault. Cyclone Inawa has killed 5 people in Madagascar and it's made landfall in the northeast part of the island. In Iraq, ISIS suicide bombers killed 26 at a Tikrit wedding party. Recently, there's been a huge outbreak of yellow fever in Brazil, especially in their most populated cities. In Myanmar, the war between the MNDAA and the government are causing many people to flee to places like China. China has reported its first monthly trade deficit in 3 years after imports surged and a slowdown during the Lunar New Year holidays hit output. China calls on North Korea to halt their nuclear weapons testing. Currently, the French election is taking place, and just like America, it's full of drama and scandals. The first official vote will take place on April 23rd. In Fukushima, wild boars have taken over Japan's towns that were evacuated 6 years ago due to the tsunami, earthquake, nuclear crisis.
For that information, put on your green clothes and grab your Shamrock Shakes because St. Patrick's Day is approaching. Here's Nathan to sum up the history of St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day is a holiday that originated in Ireland. The holiday was made to commemorate the saint by the name of Patrick, who was famous for converting pagans. He also drove the Druids out of Ireland, which eventually became an allegory for him driving the snakes out of Ireland. Many traditions of St. Patrick's Day include wearing green, pinching anyone who isn't wearing green, lots of drinking, the Shamrock Shake, leprechauns, and many festivals. One symbol of St. Patrick's Day is the shamrock. The reason why it's a symbol is because allegedly St. Patrick used a 3-leaf shamrock to explain the Holy Trinity to the Irish pagans he was converting. Over time, St. Patrick's Day has become very commercialized. St. Patrick's Day will always be a worldwide holiday celebrated by many people.
Thanks, Nathan. If you're a senior, you may be affected by senioritis. Dr. Maya Jensen will show you how to spot your symptoms and how you can treat it.
Have you found yourself recently lacking motivation to do your homework? Showing up to class late on a daily basis? Or wearing hoodies and sweatshirts an excessive amount? And taking too many naps when you should be studying? Then you, my friend, are experiencing symptoms of senioritis. Hi, my name is Dr. Jensen, and I'm here to give you some tips so you can make it to graduation. Get at least 9 hours of sleep and avoid naps as much as possible. Start your homework the day it's assigned to avoid procrastination. Study in a public place or with friends. And finally, treat yourself. And that's all the tips I have for you today, Oilers. Remember to keep these in mind so you can have a successful senior year.
Thanks, Dr. Jensen. I'm Luke Wagner signing off. And remember, seniors, it's almost over.